Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling ding dong the bell. It's Thursday morning, just turned 9 o'clock. We've got 3 men on site working in the house today. I'm going down the bottom end now to sort one or two things out with the chickens. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll see you down there. An update on these 2 chickens. The female one was dead this morning, so that didn't work. And this one's alive and he's eating. But he's not going to make anything. And he's a cockerel, so unless a cockerel's in good condition, you're not going to sell him. So that'll be tomorrow's lunch for the work fellas. But it's right enough in himself. He's just got club feet, he can't stand up. Now, I read a quick comment this morning, Spartan I think, Bumblefoot. Well, Bumblefoot, as far as I understand it, is a virus what gets in the feet and makes the claws curl up and makes them walk awkwardly, hence the name I suppose, Bumblefoot. But I have noticed with chickens, in the limited experience I've got with them, if you've got snotty noses, which suggests to me is some sort of flu. I mean, people say bird flu, but flus, there's that many strains of viruses. It doesn't help you much by calling it bird flu. But I have noticed with sick birds, they do tend to lose the balance and they do tend to have the claws curl up. So I think just calling it all Bumblefoot is a bit misleading. Could be anything, we don't know. And here in the Philippines, if you got a vet in, and he'd have a better idea if you can get a vet, which in this area you can't. And the vets here seem to be mostly dogs and cats, like in the West. That's where the money is. But the big chicken companies and pig companies will have their own vets. But of course, a vet has a lot more experience and can diagnose many diseases through experience. But here, if you wanted a blood test or a bit of tissue on a post-mortem to diagnose what they died from, it's not like the West where you get the results the next day. You get the result in 3-5 weeks' time, which is no use to a vet or anybody else, really. So the next sick birds we get like this, I shan't just give up on them. I'll try antibiotic injections next, I think, and see if that has any effect. Now that one, because it's a cockerel, would never have made anything anyway. There's very little meat on it. I tried one what was like that, and it was all bone. But the work fellows will eat it. Forgot what I was going to say now. So the cockerels are worth nothing. Now the hen, if we'd have pulled that round, it was a really good looking bird, and that's worth a bird like that is worth making the effort to try and see if you can fix it. So that's what we'll continue to do. Try something else next time. I'll go down the chicken run down here. Oh, just pause a minute. James just shouted me. Which pig is going to farrow first, you reckon?
That
This,
one.
this one.
That was being served May 15.
Yeah,
This one
and
is May 17.
end of this month, you reckon? The first. They're all going to farrow together within 2-3 days.
That one is 5 days.
If we're really unlucky, we'll all farrow the same bloody night. That's all we need on his first farrowing, isn't it? It's 2 together.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll get one at a time.
This one is really big one.
Yeah, they're all really nice looking pigs.
Yeah.
And we've got the rashes on top of the rashes with these sea-gilt. But I noticed today, I'm assuming it's mosquitoes. But these 2 pens of pig here, they've started getting bitten. So I'll be squirting them with citronella oil from now on. But funny enough, this litter of pigs, they've never been bothered with spots and mosquito bites. So it's hard to understand. Yeah. Now the other thing, we weighed one of these pigs. What was the weight of the pig this morning? 79, 80 kilos, wasn't it? Yeah, we just weighed one, 79 or 80 kilos. Because the scales were wavering a bit. So we'll say 80 kilos. Sorry? Yeah, I've been reading about that, and the same up to bottom, and that's absolutely bloody filthy. Better to treat the pens. I think we definitely need them in a dry pen. And the reason they've got dry skin on the back, which may be interfering with the oil on the skin and spots, is because they're being washed too much. So I think we should stop washing the pigs, to be honest. What were we saying about age?
Age?
We were looking at the feed guide, weren't we?
Yeah.
That pig we weighed this morning, 80 kilos. How old is that pig?
They're going to be 3 months. Yeah.
So the pig we weighed this morning, 80 kilos,
They're on 115 days.
is 115 days old. 135 days according to the feed chart, there should be 80 kilos. So we're 80 kilos at 115 days. So, sorry, there we are. We're 80 kilos at 115 days. So we're 15 days in front. At 135 days, there should be 80 kilos. So we're 15 days in front with them 2 pens. To correct the first pigs, Jean was saying here at 135 days there should be 80 kilos, and Jean said they're 115 days old, but she's had a proper count up on how many days old they are they?
100.
100 days old, and we're 80 kilos. So we're 35 days in front with that litter of pigs, not 15 days or whatever I said before. We're 35 days in front, but they're 100 days old. It's 5 o'clock. The workmen have just finished, and as you can see, these birds are a lot more awake since I've given them a dose of vitamins and Pimoxil and put ice water in the water every day. It's not been terribly hot today. It got warm 11 o'clock till about 1 o'clock, and then with cloud cover again and a little bit of rain. But yeah, I'm happy with these birds in the cages. I'm happy with all the livestock, to be honest. But what I've had to do in my own mind is compartmentalise it. I've got the meat birds. That's in one compartment. Any problems I've had with the meat birds, and there hasn't been many with them, because they only have a very short life. We're on top of that. And then I've got these free-ranging birds, and I haven't had many problems with them, but I've had some. For example, in this pen, we lost a cockerel, a Plymouth Rock cockerel, and that hurts because we only have 2 cockerels in each pen. And the week before, we sold the Plymouth Rock cockerel for just short of 1,000 pesos, if I remember rightly. And it's gone just round the corner here. I'd happily buy it back off him now, but I don't think he'll want to part with it. So that's another one. And then down the bottom, the local birds, which we don't seem to have much trouble with them, but they'll have a better immune system and everything else, I would imagine. And then the pigs. They're all livestock, but they all have separate needs. So if you get a problem with one set of birds, it doesn't mean to say you'll have the same problem throughout. And yeah, we're winning, I think. Now, we've been working in here today. What they've done in here, and you can't see it, to finish this stud walling off, they put 2 braces. You maybe can see there, from the stud wall at the top to the metalwork. And I don't know if they've been along, no, I don't think they've been along this wall yet, but they will be. And they'll go along the top of all the walls. I mean, it's very sturdy as it is. No, they won't go on here because I can see it appears to put a bit of weld onto that main beam. So maybe it's just that wall they needed to do. And we've come onto this wall with the windows. As you can see, there's quite a bit of small work gone into that one. And the small pieces of metal are out the scrap pile. I don't think we've got any scrap metal left, or very, very little. No. Just a couple of odd bits. Oh no, there's some here. These are 2 lengths which will go for uprights. A few little bits and pieces. And these are scrap. So we've maybe 3 lengths of them, or part lengths of them. Yeah, so we'll use it all up for sure. And we've been working out today, because they're going to do the dividing stud wall next. They've cemented the posts up. These posts were chipped out because we were going to go along here with concrete walls, which are decided against. So they're cemented up, square, ready to take the stud wall in. That's if they come onto this next, or they might go onto that wall. It's entirely up to them. Yeah, we were working out the bathrooms, and I was taking this line as the bathroom wall, and I thought that bloody toilet bowl is in the middle of the floor. Anyway, when Wynne explained to me that he's measured up, and he's so, I think he said 40 mil off the wall for both them toilet lavatory bowls. So the wall is going to be down here somewhere. It measures up, but I was a bit concerned about that. Yeah, so we know where the wall's going to be going. The internal wall here. We've got to work out where the doors are going. Whether in the centre of the end wall, which I would imagine they would do, or to one side of the end wall. I don't know. We'll see what we think is best. Yeah, so that's it for today. Another busy day. Quite a good day. And we'll leave it there. And we'll see you all again tomorrow.